in the light of seeing somebody go viral, I was actually happy for the person. So if you haven't heard of her yet, Dodash is somebody who's gone viral pretty fast in a short amount of time with, video quality that doesn't seem to be what you're used to seeing, maybe a lot of stock footage of videos or YouTube videos. The topics are pretty much just like you and I talking right now. And I think what we're seeing in the change of YouTube is people do want to see content they can relate to. So there's something to be said about that. So if you're starting a YouTube channel, let that channel be an inspiration for starting, whether you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s. It actually doesn't even matter what age you are, but a lot of times we can be our own enemy with starting anything, and we put up the pillars and we say, well, I'm not comfortable with getting in front of a camera, but let me give you a little bit of advice or a bit of a strategy, if you will, with your inspiration from watching Dodash, because after all, why not start a channel? You have nothing to lose. And that's the way I look at it. You have nothing to lose. I've been doing this since 2010 now, and I've got a handful of channels. So I know a little bit about thumbnails and titles and all that good stuff, but what we've learned from her is something a little bit different. Now, if you're going to strategize and start a channel and you're like, well, I don't know what I want it to be about. I want it to be about a lifestyle vlog, and I want it to be, maybe an overall haul of a certain type of clothes or beauty, fashion. You can make about all those things, but what I would tell you to do is maybe try to zero in on one or two things that you really like and that you're knowledgeable about. And then what I would do is, make 20 to 30 videos about that particular subject. So start with the niche, figure out what you want to talk about, figure out 3 things that you know really, really well. And is it something that's searched on the web? Is it something that's searched on YouTube a lot? And you'll know because you can search for those things to find out. So first thing, as I said before, if you're going to do this, then strategize. Start with a niche, okay? Figure out what you want to talk about. Number 2, make 20 to 30 videos on that subject. Now, when you make 20 to 30 videos on that subject, you can start to see what works well and what doesn't. And that's a great way to kind of collect data from what you're seeing. You can look at the back end and find out, your average view duration. How long is the watch time for your videos? If the watch time isn't that good, maybe it's time to move on to another type of video. If you've got 2 videos that are doing really, really well, or 3 videos doing really, really well, this leads me to the last part of it, which is go ahead and piggyback that idea and make more videos like that content, but not exact. Make it like that content, but extend upon it. So let's say, for instance, you've got a recipe website and you're focused on things of Middle Eastern food, we'll just say, whether it's hummus or grape leaves, and you're finding that the videos that are doing really, really well are the ones where you make grape leaves. So maybe you can make 20 to 30 videos of different types of grape leaf videos based on these recipes. And that should be a great, kind of start. And then from there, you can go move on to other things as well. But I think starting is the biggest part of all this. And Dodash showed that if you just give it a shot and figure out what you want to do after that, it's just getting started. Get the wheels rolling first. If you're not used to YouTube, all you need is a phone, right? Everybody's got a mobile device. Use your mobile device, talk into it. You don't need the best lighting. She's proved that. I don't even have great lighting right now in here. And, kind of see where that takes you and watch your titles. Remember, the title is going to give somebody the inclination to click. So if the title's too boring, they may not click on it. Think about it in terms of you. Would you click on that particular video? So put yourself in the position of somebody who's actually watching the actual video. So when it comes to YouTube, it's a great side hustle. And I suggest that if you are not doing it yet, go ahead and make your first video. If you get a chance, write in the comments. I'm just curious, what is it that you're interested in talking about? So be sure to leave me a comment below. I'll see you in the next video.